In First Marriage, Georgie appears to be a kind young man, but as his introduction to his future bride demonstrated, he is at ease lying when it suits him. Even though Georgie's mother is a devout Christian, his Meemaw is luring him into the dark side by whispering in his ear. Back in Young Sheldon, Meemaw pulled Georgie into her morally dubious book business. This narrative thread continued into First Marriage, when Mandy's involvement with Meemaw causes a great deal of stress between newlyweds. Georgie is prepared to compromise his Christian principles when he feels the burden of supporting his family. Georgie's financial stress is at an all-time high now that he purchased his father's car shop in the First Marriage Season 1 finale. Because of this pressure, Georgie takes extreme, even criminal, action against his rivals. What's even more concerning is that he lies to Mandy about it. In First Marriage Season 2, Episode 4, Georgie persuades Ruben to oppose Feigenbacher's cunning deals with criminal sabotage. Georgie initially got engaged in Meemaw's gambling enterprise in Young Sheldon as a reluctant participant, lured in by her charm and the promise of easy money. Georgie's involvement at the time was mostly reactive. He was persuaded to take modest chances in order to support Meemaw, while simultaneously searching for ways to provide for his family. Georgie feels tremendous pressure to support his family in First Marriage now that he fully owns Jim's car shop and has persuaded Ruben to invest alongside him. In Season 2, Episode 4, Jim's old adversary Fred Feigenbacher is undercutting the market by essentially giving away tires for free. Despite Georgie's unexpected financial literacy, they are unable to match this offer. Georgie takes the initiative and plans an unlawful sabotage scheme out of despair. Georgie's company is the only practical choice after he and Ruben break into Feigenbacher's property at night and throw bleach into the engines of his tow vehicles. Now that Georgie is in charge, she is dragging Ruben along in a clearly illegal and ill-considered scheme to survive. Given Mandy's work trip in the upcoming episode, Georgie's lies will undoubtedly result in the first divorce. In the second season of First Marriage, Georgie's falsehoods are about to set the stage for divorce. Mandy has previously observed strange behaviors, such as Georgie taking late-night calls that she cannot hear and taking numerous showers, which are typical signs of someone concealing an affair. In actuality, Georgie does have a guilty conscience, so Mandy is partially right. The lingering smell of bleach on his hands, a psychological reminder of the sabotage he committed to safeguard his company, has him on the verge of Lady Macbeth-style hysteria. Mandy is unaware of the reality, though, which is that the charming teenager she married is now operating his tow business using mob-style methods. Even if they aren't tricking Mandy, Georgie's unexpected turn into a villain is concealed by his charisma as a salesperson and his country twang. Promos for Season 2, Episode 5 highlight Mandy's overnight work trip as a weather girl with her producer, who also happens to be her ex-boyfriend, which heightens the tension. Although this has been a source of conflict in the past, her growing suspicion of Georgie's affair may cause her to make a choice she otherwise wouldn't.